Sunday. And here now, Tiffany Stratton with a suicide dive, taking out Jade Cargill. And you're talking about...
In the high-octane world of WWE, where larger-than-life personas and fierce rivalries reign supreme, moments of genuine emotion are rare. And when they happen, they stop everyone in their tracks. Jade Cargill, known for her commanding presence and untouchable queen persona, shocked fans during a recent promo when she unexpectedly broke character on live television. It wasn't a meltdown or a dramatic scene, but something far more subtle, a real, unscripted moment of laughter and vulnerability that briefly lifted the curtain on who Jade is beyond the spotlight. For fans used to her fierce, unshakable demeanor, it was both surprising and deeply human. A reminder that even in WWE, authenticity has a place. The moment that changed everything. It was just another night on WWE's flagship show, Monday Night Raw, or so it seemed. The arena buzzed with its usual energy, a sea of thousands of fans eagerly awaiting the next match, the next story, the next unforgettable moment. But that night, something felt different in the air. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation, curiosity simmering like an electric current beneath the roar of the crowd. All eyes were fixed on the ring, where Jade Cargill stood, poised and commanding. Jade was delivering one of her signature promos, a high-stakes verbal duel that showcased her razor-sharp wit and unapologetic confidence. Her voice cut through the noise, sharp and commanding, her gaze burning with intensity as she faced down her rival. Every word she uttered felt loaded with meaning, a challenge wrapped in charisma that kept the audience hanging on her every syllable. The crowd responded with rapt attention, utterly immersed in the story unfolding before them, the kind of moment that makes live wrestling so compelling. Then, in a stunning and unexpected instant, something changed. Jade's fierce, impenetrable mask, that carefully constructed persona of the indomitable queen, briefly slipped. For a split second, the steely confidence gave way to something entirely different. A genuine laugh, a subtle smile, a crack in the armor that revealed the real woman beneath the character. It was so fleeting that many fans watching might have missed it. But for those paying close attention, it was a moment of profound surprise and connection. This tiny, seemingly inconsequential slip shattered the fourth wall, that invisible boundary between performer and audience, revealing Jade not as a flawless icon, but as a human being. And that moment, brief as it was, resonated deeply with many. What does it mean to break character? To fully appreciate the significance of Jade's moment, it's important to understand the world she inhabits. Professional wrestling is a unique blend of sport and theater, where performers create elaborate characters, heroes, villains, and everything in between. This blending of reality and fiction is known in wrestling as kayfabe. Maintaining kayfabe means staying fully in character at all times, never letting the scripted nature of the show seep through, and convincing fans that what they are witnessing is real. Breaking character, or breaking kayfabe, is when a wrestler steps outside this scripted drama, showing real emotion, breaking the narrative, or acknowledging the staged nature of wrestling. It's often frowned upon because it threatens the illusion that keeps fans invested in the storytelling. For Jade Cargill, a woman who has meticulously crafted her image as an invincible, no-nonsense queen, breaking character is like lowering her shield, revealing vulnerability that fans rarely get to see. It's a moment that humanizes her, making her relatable and approachable. In an industry where the spectacle often overshadows the person, those rare moments of authenticity hold immense emotional power. The fans' reaction: shock, curiosity, and empathy. When Jade Cargill's unexpected break from character aired on WWE television, the reaction was instantaneous and explosive. Clips of the moment flooded social media, sparking a wave of memes, discussions, and debates among wrestling fans and commentators alike. Many viewers were taken aback. How could Jade, the formidable and commanding presence known for her unshakable composure, allow herself to slip, even briefly? For some, it was almost unsettling to see such a polished and meticulously controlled persona reveal a glimpse of imperfection. This raw moment seemed out of place in the carefully crafted world of WWE, where every move and word is planned to maintain a certain mystique. Yet, alongside the shock, there was a widespread sense of warmth and endearment. For longtime fans of professional wrestling, moments like these are treasured precisely because they break down the artificial walls. Wrestling thrives on the illusion of grandeur and heroism, but it's these rare glimpses of vulnerability that remind audiences there are real people behind the glitter and spectacle. The quick smile, the genuine laugh, these are human moments that resonate deeply. They show performers as people with nerves, emotions, and a genuine complexity beneath the bravado. In Jade's case, that small but meaningful break was widely interpreted as a sign of confidence and authenticity. It was as if she was silently telling the audience, "I trust you enough to let you see this side of me." That moment created a new kind of intimacy, deepening the connection between performer and fan. In a world built on stories and characters, it's that emotional bond that keeps audiences invested night after night. Behind the scenes, what might have triggered the break? Industry insiders and those close to the WWE locker room speculate that Jade's break from character was likely far from accidental. Wrestlers often find subtle ways to step outside their roles to communicate with colleagues or add a layer of humor and reality to their performances. These slips can be signals of camaraderie, an inside joke shared between friends in the ring, or a natural reaction to the intensity and pressure of performing live in front of thousands. In Jade's specific situation, some sources suggest that her rapport with the rival she was addressing may have played a role. The relationship between the two women reportedly carries a mix of professional respect and playful banter. This dynamic might have sparked that fleeting smile or laugh, a brief crack in the serious facade that was visible only to the most attentive viewers. Another factor to consider is the grueling nature of a wrestler's schedule. The WWE roster moves constantly from city to city, performing in packed arenas night after night. The physical and emotional demands are immense, and even the most disciplined wrestlers have moments where the character momentarily fades, allowing the person underneath to shine through. This break was likely an unconscious release of tension, a brief reprieve amid the non-stop grind. Whatever the cause, this moment serves as a reminder that beneath the choreographed battles and dramatic rivalries is a community of people managing careers filled with stress, fatigue, and emotion. They're not just performers, but human beings navigating complex lives behind the scenes. Jade Cargill's journey: pressure, perfection, and humanity. Jade Cargill's journey to WWE's top tier hasn't been a simple or easy path. As a woman forging her own space in a highly competitive, male-dominated industry, she has faced relentless scrutiny from fans, media, and her peers. Her queen persona demands more than just physical strength. It requires an ironclad mental toughness and an ability to separate the fierce, commanding character from her true self. Behind the scenes, Jade is known for her professionalism and unwavering dedication. She commits countless hours to training, refining her in-ring moves, and developing the charisma and presence that make her a standout performer. She understands that every moment in the ring is a chance to tell a story, to connect with the audience, and to build her legacy. But the demands are exhausting. The endless travel, the pressure to perform perfectly each night, and the constant public scrutiny take a toll on even the strongest individuals. It's easy to forget that behind the bold persona is a person balancing ambition, personal struggles, and the universal desire to be truly seen and understood. The brief break from character wasn't a slip-up, it was a powerful human moment. It was Jade, the person, peeking through the carefully constructed armor, a reminder that beneath the glitz and spectacle lies someone navigating the very real challenges of life and career. That small moment of vulnerability made her not just a queen in the ring, but a relatable figure outside it. In a world where wrestling often blurs the line between reality and performance, Jade's moment of authenticity was a refreshing breath of honesty. It's this blend of strength and humanity that keeps fans invested and makes moments like these memorable long after the lights dim. What this moment teaches us about wrestling and humanity. Jade Cargill's unexpected moment of vulnerability wasn't just a fleeting slip on live television. It was a powerful reminder of something much deeper about wrestling and entertainment as a whole. Authenticity truly matters. Wrestling, often dismissed by outsiders as purely scripted or fake, is much more than the sum of its storylines and choreographed moves. At its core, it's about the connection between performer and fan. A connection that thrives on emotion, shared experience, and moments that feel real. When a wrestler breaks character, even briefly, it pulls back the curtain and offers the audience a rare glimpse of the person beneath the persona. It's in these moments that fans see wrestlers not as distant characters playing roles, but as real human beings. Individuals managing complex careers, grappling with their own emotions, and living lives beyond the spotlight. For fans, moments like Jade's break humanize the sport and cultivate empathy. It's a chance to remember that behind every powerful entrance, every fierce promo, and every hard-fought match, there's a person with vulnerabilities, hopes, and challenges. This humanization helps fans feel closer, more connected, not just to the character, but to the person they admire. For performers themselves, it's a reminder that it's okay to show cracks in the armor sometimes. Wrestling demands so much: physical endurance, mental toughness, and the ability to maintain a compelling character night after night. Yet, genuine connection often comes not from perfection, but from those rare, unguarded moments when the performer's true self shines through. These moments can be freeing, strengthening, and deeply meaningful, both for the artist and the audience. Moving forward, the impact on Jade's career. Rather than damaging her carefully crafted image, Jade's brief break from character has done something remarkable. It has endeared her even more to fans and colleagues alike. It showed a side of Jade that's approachable, relatable, and undeniably real, complementing the powerful queen image she has worked so hard to build. Wrestling analysts and insiders have noted that moments like these often become defining parts of a wrestler's legacy. For Jade, this small yet profound reveal will likely be remembered as a moment that highlighted her multidimensional talent, not just her athleticism and charisma, but her genuine humanity. Looking ahead, Jade is expected to continue her meteoric rise in WWE, with upcoming storylines poised to showcase both her in-ring prowess and her ability to connect emotionally with the audience. Fans aren't just watching the Queen anymore, they're watching the person behind the crown, eager to see how she continues to grow both as a performer and as a person. This blend of strength and vulnerability is what makes Jade's career so compelling. It promises a journey that feels authentic and engaging, a rare and precious balance in the highly scripted world of professional wrestling. A moment that resonated beyond the ring. In the fast-paced, meticulously choreographed world of WWE, moments of genuine emotion are rare and precious. Jade Cargill's surprising break from character reminded the wrestling community and fans everywhere why they love the sport in the first place. Because behind every larger-than-life persona is a human story. It's a reminder that even the strongest queens have moments of softness, that vulnerability does not diminish power, but often enhances it. Those moments can be the most powerful of all, creating lasting bonds between performers and fans that go beyond the scripted drama. Jade's moment will be remembered not just for its unexpectedness, but for its profound humanity. A brief, shining crack in the armor that made fans feel closer to one of wrestling's brightest stars. And in the grand spectacle that is WWE, that genuine connection is worth its weight in gold. Stay informed. Stay updated. Hit that subscribe button